Hello, greetings and assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Naeem Syed. I'm Educational Director of OLK 12. This is a short training video for teachers to help you get started with City Schools' new online infrastructure. The website name and address should be given to you by the school administrators. Once you get into it, they will also give you your login and password. Once you will log in as the teacher, you will be able to see the classes that you're teaching in this year in this pilot project, and they will show up on the top like it shows up on the screen here. You will also see a tab for playground training. This is a class that has been created for every teacher who's been enrolled in this pilot project, and this will be your personal training area where you can go in and create classes, do all this training that we are doing, and without getting into your students to see it and all. So it is all it's your own personal training area to do. So with that in mind, I would like to go start with a couple of tools that we have been asked to uh, provide initially for this training. And the four tools which I will be discussing in this training are syllabus, schedule, announcements, and resources. They're all listed here, even though there are a lot many, but you can see that you can use we are only be covering these four. And in order for you to limit your students not to be able to see any other but the one that we just talked about, or the one that you have you want them to see it, you click on the page order of the site info, and you will be able to take these tools off and students will not be able to see. For example, in this test and quizzes, we have already clicked on it and it is all grayed out. What that means is the students will not be able to see this tool. So going back to your home site, you see you have a syllabus. So if I click on syllabus, you'll see this site here. Now you're adding a syllabus. You added this, for example, a title for your syllabus is 7th grade, and you put the content in it. You only want to make it only for this site for your students who are enrolled in this program. And you can also add attachments to it. By clicking on add attachment, it will take you to another screen where you can upload a file which you have saved on your computer by choosing the file and adding to this computer, and it will save in as a syllabus, and students will be able to click it and open up that attached file and will be able to see it in addition to what you will post here. The second tool I would like to talk to you about is scheduling, how you can schedule different events in your class teaching. And if you can see, it will show up as a calendar with the different formats. Either it could be a weekly calendar, it could be a monthly calendar, and you can add by clicking on add, and you can title your um, schedule that you want to set it in. You can also set up with the time limit when you want the students to look at it and see it. Again, you can also attach an attachment with it by specifying furthermore what you want to tell them in your schedules. So that's what the schedules are all about. The thirds are announcements. You can set up your announcements. For example, you set up a new announcement, click on add, you put a title for your announcement, you put the body of it, and also you can specify it from what dates to what dates you want to have this announcement to be set up. So for example, you have a field trip set up for February 15th. You want to limit end your announcement by February 15th because it will be of no use for somebody after February 15th to see it. You can always preview it, and you can um, post it. Um, you must have seen this email notification on all the tools that I had just talked about. We have not turned this feature on in this pilot as we were requested not to. So please don't set yourself up by setting up for any emails and all. The fourth tool, which can become very useful for you, is resources. What resources does is you are able to add resources to your classwork by uploading files, by creating a web link, for creating the different, for your students to go in and be able to, you can tell them to go to a site and read information. You'll be able to set up upload files, small little folders for them, and the students will be able to go in and retrieve that resource for you. So these are the four basic tools. What I will highly recommend is to go into Playground training site, play with them, and if you have any question, um, on the title page of this website, you will see an email address and also a phone number. We will highly recommend that you send us an email with a specific question that you might have, and what we will do is we will be able to answer you as specific as we can. We will highly request you to put your name, the school that you're teaching in, and the question that you have, so we can answer very specific to your concerns and the problem, and so you'll be able to address them. One of the things that we have added, and I will like you to look into it a little bit in more detail, is modules. This is a tool which we have added after Janet has done the training in Pakistan. This basically is a, a tool where a instructor can add the courseware. It is very methodically set up. You can add a module. Module is basically your lectures. So you add a lecture to it. Once you add a lecture to it, you will be able to title it. You will be able to give a description to it. Under that, you will be able to add a content to it. You add a content under your lecture. For example, you want them to look at some kind of a Word document, you can do that. You can also edit it. You can also after the time has passed, after let's say you went to the next chapter or to the next topic, you can always archive it to be used for your future classes. And you can also see it, how it will view for your students once you upload this. So you don't have to go out and log in as a student to see it. You can see it right from here. So with that in mind, I will conclude this short training for you. Please send us an email on a specific question that you might have, or call on the number posted on the front page of this website, and we will be able to answer you as best as we can. I appreciate your time and help, and we'll keep posting such trainings for you as the time goes by, and as we see the requests coming from you folks, what kind of problems that you are logging into, so we can address them fully. Thank you again.